Welcome to the EVP tutorial. We like to keep things real simple, so we're going to keep it extremely simple. How should you record and the devices you can use? First off, the traditional handheld recorder. It has its good and its bad points, just like all equipment will. They'll come with either full-size cassettes or micros. There's the easy to use, recording everything. It can help with logging, and it's really cheap and easy on your wallet. That's the good point of the handheld cassette. The bad points are there's lots of hissing and clicking and background noise. You'll need the tapes, possibly special cords and software to get it onto your computer, and it can be really unreliable if your tape winds up having any problems or sticking. Now also you can buy a digital recorder. These are more costly depending on the brand and quality of the unit you purchase, so shop around, find yourself the best you can for the lowest price that you can. Now the good points, a lot less hissing, no clicking sounds. You're not dealing with tape wheels. Easy data transfer to your computer, clear audio in general, and records into a compatible format for your computer. The bad points are it can be limited to recording times based on the device or card you insert. It's broken easily if it's dropped, and you may need to buy the cord to get the audio on your computer if it doesn't come with it. But wait, there's more. Hit up your phone's Play Store, search for voice recorder or audio recorder. This is coming from an Android viewpoint. I'm sure that Apple has its own as well. You will find a ton of options on there. Just find whatever one is going to work for you and supports recording in a file type you can use on your computer. Most phones are going to record in WAV or 3GP. Sometimes you can go to a pro version, it will record in MP3 as well. Sometimes it records in MP3 anyway. Just pick what's going to work for you. Now you've turned that thing on, look at you, you're recording, woohoo, good for you, you got this. What now? Now, things to remember. While you're recording, this is important stuff. Take your location in mind. If there's noise to consider, make a verbal note of it. If you fart, announce it. Don't let a fart be something you try to analyze later on. Do not laugh at me. It's happened. Don't judge me. Ask questions. Talk. Log your stuff. Don't yap the whole time, or you're not going to leave any room to hear anything but yourself. If you can, record on lots of devices. You never know which one's going to have that voice on it from a ghost or whatnot, or some strange sound. So yeah. Now the files are on your computer. What do you do next? On our website, you're going to find the link to the free software and the add-ons to convert everything properly, so hit up our website. Now, let's get those add-ons loaded up. So once you've got your Audacity installed, you're going to want to go in and make certain that you've loaded all of your add-ons. So the first one, of course, is LAME. You want to go to your libraries. If you don't have it downloaded from the download link, you would go ahead and download it manually here. It will take you to that link. You want to see, once you've downloaded everything properly, those two areas here where it says LAME and the version number, and then the FFmpeg and all of those numbers. That's what you're looking for to make certain that you've got it. Got the software? Now here's how you're going to use that stuff. Alright, pop open your software and let's get started. First you're going to file, import, get your sound file into this program. Find your location, and remember, it shouldn't matter because you've got the add-ons what your file format type is. So you pop that bad boy open, and here you go. You're going to see a huge amount of noise lines. This is what we're going to try to clean up. Let's take a look and listen at the audio.
This is me trying to show you exactly how loud wind and background interference can be. This is a test voice recording. This is going to be a way to show you how to reduce noise and heighten human voice.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to reduce some noise. First, let's pick a little sample of this hiss here in the beginning. We're going to go to Effect, Noise Reduction, Get Noise Profile. You always want to click that when you've selected a little snippet. That's the profile you're trying to get rid of. Then you go ahead and make certain that you've got that noise profile and hit OK. See how it removed that hiss right then and there. That's what we're going to be working on. That's what we're going to go for here, is trying to get that hiss out of there every single time. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pick a snippet with all that wind sound right here. We're going to find a place without my voice. So, obviously if you are looking for ghost voices, you want to pick a place without anyone talking. Let's get the noise out of there. And you're going to go ahead and get a noise profile for that. Click somewhere on there and hit Control A, get the entire thing highlighted this time. And we're going to go ahead and noise reduce the entire thing from that snippet we got. So let's go ahead and pick a decibel, let's say 18 for now, just as an example. You can preview it if you want or just hit OK. I usually just hit OK. Let's take a listen after we've noise reduced.
This is me trying to show you exactly how loud wind and background interference can be. This is a test voice recording. This is going to be the way to show you how to reduce noise and heighten human voice.
So much better already. Now remember, the more you analyze, the more you noise reduce, the squeakier and whinier it gets. Also take in mind there's an effect called high pass, and I use it often because it just helps reduce a little more of that noise.
This is me trying to show you exactly how loud wind and background interference can be.
That's usually just the basics of getting your EVP cleaned up. You want to get noise profiles, noise reduce, high pass. You've got a lot of effects in this program that you can use. Really, you're not going to use very many of them unless you're attempting to DJ and mix sound music and stuff, and it can be done on this program. This is an extraordinarily good free program. You've got all of these options here. Fade in, fade out, normalize will do, like just standardize the decibel level. So, you can put in negatives, positives, however you want to do it. So there's that option. You've got a lot of other effects going on in here. I don't use normalize very much, to be honest with you. Now, remember your key points. You can cut it, remove bits and pieces. You can amplify and really amp up the voice. Remember, you've got background noise in there still. It's not 100% removed. So when you amplify, you may amplify that background noise. So you may have to do yet another bandpass and another noise reduction. Always remember, the more you do this, the whinier it gets. Okay, so you've got your little cleaned up sound file here, and you're going to want to go to File and Export Audio. I always put mine on the desktop. This is just a sample recording, so I'm going to export it with some sort of add-on words. I don't want it as a WAV file, I want it as an MP3. Then I'm going to go to Options, and at this point I usually choose to make certain that there's joint stereo and 128. You can set it to whatever kbps you want. The higher the kbps, the bigger the file. Then you just go ahead and hit save, and it's going to export it with this little thing. You can add in any part of this that you want to tag it as yours, the year, your comments, who made the file, however you want to tag this. And this is something that's built into Audacity. So you just want to go ahead and edit the genres if you want to. I don't want any genres on this, so I'm going to clear it. You can reset everything. You can load templates, set a default template for all of this. And then when you've got it all filled out the way you want, or just clear it all off, go ahead and hit OK. And it's going to export your file. And guess what? You've got a cleaned up sound file. You're pretty much done with the cleaning process now. Now that you've got it all cleaned up, listen to your final product and see what you think. But remember, The free software can only do so much, so there might be some whining and hissing remaining. Adobe has some of the best audio software ever, so if you feel like paying for it, I would highly recommend the Adobe Audition. Much better sound quality in the end. So now you've got your EVP if you're lucky, and remember, it really is a very simple thing. It's not as daunting as it seems. Thanks for coming to our YouTube channel or our website. Remember, visit us on our website anytime you want, look at our evidence, take a look at more of our tutorials, www.onumparanormal.com. My name is Drea Pendragon. You guys have a great life.